How's it going, YouTube? It's Panda time. We have a bit of a short video today talking about the new banned and restricted card announcement. So they just announced that effective August 1st, which I want to say is like when BT9 is officially out, there's two new changes. First we have JetlSilphymon being restricted, and I just want to say this is such a great change by Bandai. They actually did such a good job with this. If you watch the videos, you know in the past I've complained about this. I've suggested this multiple times. It just always felt like JetlSilphymon was way too strong for what she did and enabled really toxic playstyles, and it always felt like she should be limited. So I'm really glad that they are going ahead with that change. They even gave us some information. It says, decks that use this card have dominated the metagame for longer than anticipated, greatly limiting valuable decks in yellow. For this reason, we've decided to restrict this card to 1 copy per deck. So going into BT9 and beyond, you know, all these yellow hybrid abuse decks that will just play like Secret Control and then abuse the yellow hybrid JetlSilphymon package, JetlSilphymon package, they won't be able to do it anymore, which is really exciting because like it could be really unfun to play against when your opponent has, you know, 6, 7, 8 security when you're up against it, and when you are playing against the same cards for such a long time, it's just kind of whack. It's nice to have a new change of stuff. So I think there'll be other yellow decks that will still be good, obviously. They just won't be able to rely on JetlSilphymon. It's such a good change. I'm really happy with it. It's really validating because I said they should do exactly this and they did. So shout outs to Bandai, they're doing a good job. Really excited for this. On top of that, they also went ahead and hit Tommy. Now, Blue Hybrid also dominated for longer than it should have. The fact that at the end of BTA, you know, Blue Hybrid was kind of still winning everything was kind of whack. And even though I think in BT9 it was gonna see less play anyway, just to make sure that it's not going to dominate, put Tommy to 1. I'm okay with it. As you guys know, I did play a bunch of Blue Hybrid, although my build is Magna Garurumon, and I've always said that it's essentially a different deck from the standard Blue Hybrid that everyone else played. So you can still play my deck. It actually doesn't lose anything. We never played Tommy in the first place. It'll still be more than playable. I actually imagine it's going to be really good. And the standard Blue Hybrid Tommy free shenanigans no more, which is great because you just don't want to play against the same thing for so long, right? For Tommy, they say, this card trashes multiple devolution cards from the bottom of a Digimon for a low cost, can prevent Digimon with no sources from attacking or blocking, ultimately limits the gameplay experience and causes frustration. Therefore, we decided to restrict it. So one thing that I want to mention is that when you talk about game design, you think about like how the game should be played, how it should be designed. Competitive power is like one thing, like how good a card is, and obviously these two cards are very powerful, right? Like these cards are insane. Multiple tier 1 decks, right? Like no one's gonna say, I'm not saying these cards are not good, but you also should consider like how fun stuff is. And a lot of people have this like war mentality that like if you're playing competitive, like it's not fun, it can't be fun, right? But like they can definitely coexist, and these two cards are very unfun to play against, which is why I think Bandai is targeting them, because it's not like these are the best cards in the game. There's other cards in the game that are extremely powerful, right? There's many things they could hit. For example, like they could have limited Beowulf or Zoe or something else, right? But JetlSilphymon and Tommy are like the two most unfun cards to play against, which I think makes them the correct cards to limit. The other thing that this shows is that Bandai is definitely doing a good job. They're always keeping track. Like just because Japan is, you know, 3 metas ahead or something else doesn't mean that they're not thinking about us. This is definitely change made for us, right? And it's good to see that they care, that they're making good decisions to improve the game. Really makes me excited about the future of Digimon. All the recent restrictions they've done have all been amazing, and I'm really happy about all of them. I think that BT9 is going to be super exciting. I'm going to be playing the pre-release this weekend. We're going to try and build some decks and get you guys some BT9 content as soon as I can. I definitely look forward to that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the card review and look forward to some nice BT9 content coming soon. As always, thank you guys so much for watching.